Welcome to Paralevel, where we identify statistics of characters from a wide variety of different fictional franchises. Info ripped from Versus Battles Wiki. This episode, we will be breaking down Garen from League of Legends. We'll be talking about three versions of Garen: Base Garen, Warring Kingdoms Garen, and God King Garen. A proud and noble soldier, Garen fights at the head of the dauntless vanguard. He is popular among his fellows and respected well enough by his enemies, not least as a scion of the Crown Guard family entrusted with defending Demacia and its ideals. Clad in magic-resistant armor and bearing a mighty broadsword, Garen stands ready to confront mages and sorcerers on the field of battle in a veritable whirlwind of righteous steel.
Stay resolute!
Brave guardian of Azir's ancient fortress, Garen is a mighty warrior who charges fearlessly into even the most hopeless battles. He fights for the glory of his ruler and the safety of his people, a powerful, if headstrong, force for justice.
I stand ready.
God King Garen stands as the last descendant of a primordial race of divinities, and the final bulwark against the end of civilization. He rules his vast kingdom of Demacia with an iron fist, jealously protecting his people as a self-styled messiah, while rooting out and destroying all who would oppose him.
My will be done!
Presumably thanks to his Demacian training, Garen's got superhuman physical characteristics, adept hand-to-hand combatant, and is an expert swordsman. He also has his magic-resistant armor that allows him to face mages and sorcerers. With his in-game abilities, Garen has low to mid out-of-combat regeneration via Perseverance, limited power nullification via Decisive Strike, and energy projection with his ultimate.
Never forget why we fight!
God King Garen has all previous abilities to a much greater extent, plus Type 1 and Type 3 immortality, low to godly levels of regeneration, and the ability to transform into a divine lion. He is able to do light manipulation, soul manipulation, as he is able to summon his soul as a manifestation of his power, and holy manipulation. He is able to make any weapon he holds consecrated. Finally, he has reactive power level, limited telekinesis, as he is able to telekinetically control his armor, and limited regeneration nullification, as he was able to scar Darius with a wound he was unable to heal as a reminder of his defeat.
I am Demacia!
For attack potency, Base Garen is at small billing level plus. A nice fella by the name of The Perpetual over at Versus Battles Wiki did a nice calculation of how strong Garen's ultimate is. He used in-game footage to timestamp how long Garen's ultimate takes from cast to impact, and a Twist of Fate animatic to gauge how high it drops. In summary, it can reach a top power between 1.470 to 174.914 kilotons of TNT and a speed between 275,000 to 3 million meters per second, so yeah, pretty strong. For speed, Base Garen as well as Warring Kingdoms Garen has subsonic reactions and combat speed. In the Legends Never Die music video, he casually reacted to an arrow. Also in the lore, Garen's speed blitzed a mage from across her room, with said mage acknowledging that he could have easily killed her before she could lift a finger to stop him. He has also kept up with Katarina on multiple occasions, if you know what I mean. For lifting strength, Base and Warring Kingdoms Garen is Class K and should be no weaker physically than Poppy and comparable to Galio. Also, in the Legends Never Die music video, as a trainee, one of his strength-building exercises involved dragging a massive marble pillar around on a chain. He can also hold the world up, but the wiki doesn't accept my edit for some reason. For striking strength and durability, Base Garen is at small town class and has repeatedly survived battles with Katarina. For stamina, all versions of Garen are at superhuman level and are able to continue fighting even after having nearly all their life force drained away. For range, Garen has extended melee range with his big-ass Demacian steel sword and has potentially hundreds of kilometers of range with Demacian justice. Garen has gifted intelligence. As the leader of the dauntless vanguard, Garen is a highly skilled combatant, as each member of the vanguard is one of the most well-trained soldiers in Demacia, and are masters of multiple weapons and boast a wide knowledge of battle tactics and warfare. Garen in particular is widely considered one of the greatest swordsmen in Demacia. Notable attacks and techniques. Perseverance. Garen regenerates health every second if he hasn't been hit in the last few seconds. Garen cleanses himself of all slows affecting him and hastens himself. Additionally, his next attack deals bonus physical damage and silences his target. Courage. Garen reduces incoming damage for a few seconds and bolsters his defenses. Judgment. Garen rapidly spins his sword around his body, dealing damage to enemies he strikes for the duration. Demacian Justice. Garen calls upon the might of Demacia to attempt to execute an enemy. Warring Kingdom's Garen is at least small town level plus, possibly mountain level attack potency, as it has been stated in the lore that he is capable of cleaving mountains. Lastly, Warring Kingdom's Garen has at least small town class, possibly mountain class striking strike, and at least small town level plus, possibly mountain level durability. God King Garen has multi-solar system level attack potency, and has fought and killed gods on the level of the God Fist and the God Staff, and sees them as lesser beings. He even defeated God King Darius. For speed, God King Garen is massively faster than Light Plus, and is comparable to God Fist Lee Sin and God Staff Jax. Lastly, God King Garen has likely galactic lifting strength and multi-solar system class striking strength and durability. Now, let's tier this top lane titan. Base Garen is low 7C small town level, standard for most League of Legends champions. Warring Kingdom's Garen is low 7C small town level, possibly 7A mountain level. Finally, God King Garen is 4A multi-solar system level, actually matching most Star Guardians. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment if you have any suggestions for characters or franchises you'd like me to break down. Take care and see you next time.